Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to another episode of our Terraria modded hard mode Let's Play series. I do apologize that this episode's a bit later. I know I had to postpone it just due to just being overwhelmed with a lot of stuff going on at the time. So, now that we're back, I did do a lot of prep. You'll notice I have a new set of armor. I have this obsidian set. So it's all throwing based. I did make the Hellstone set, which was more defense, but this one's going to help us out for our throwing damage. I also made a bunch of these Hellstone kunai, so they have a 10% chance to put the enemy on fire, and they do as much damage as the throwing javelins, but you know, they do have that chance to set on fire. I also got this Ruthless Caro. It's actually a pretty neat weapon. It throws out 3 carrots at a time and fairly quickly. So we might actually try this on Skeletron. It doesn't technically classify as throwing damage as far as the damage type. It does ranged, but it's more or less it's a throwing weapon. I mean, you're just throwing carrots around. So we'll use it. And then, let's see. I spent a lot of time grinding up Hellstone and stuff. I got this Bloomstone, I think from the Chef NPC. It makes us glow at night. I'm not going to use it, I don't think, right this second, because I think the stuff that we've got is pretty solid. So when I fight Skeletron this time, I'm going to bounce between probably using this and then on foot using the wings, because I think that would be the best way to go. And yeah, that's the main thing I've done, I do believe here. Yeah, my inventory's kind of a wreck right now, but I'll do something with that in a minute. So we're going to give it just a second. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up while we wait for him to be ready to summon. Okay, here we go. It just so happens we've got a blood moon at the same time, so that's going to be fun. But we'll give it our best and see what happens. Should be a lot of fun. Oh, whoops. But I figure if we stay on foot for this fight, it'll give us a little bit more control. Oh, God. It'll give us a little bit more control for fighting him. So that's my hope anyway. But of course, the blood moon doesn't make things too much easier, honestly. But oh my God! Oh, there's like fire everywhere because we have a flame trail Skeletron. I was wondering about that, like, why the hell is there just fire everywhere? I was like, is that the Caro doing that? But it's not. It's Skeletron. That's always fun. God. I mean, it does kind of help that most of this shit is on a platform, but problem is, like, my honey and stuff, I can't get to it with this shit. I really don't think we're going to be able to do this time. This is like mega annoying, actually. So far we're hanging in there. Oh my God. But these areas where I use the dirt because I ran out of wood platforms, yeah, that ain't gonna work. I really think we can get him though if it wasn't for that flame trail. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Because it made it about impossible to get onto my honey there. We did get the hands down to half health, and since it is a blood moon, the chef does sell a special summoning item for a new boss. So this is actually something I've been waiting on. Like, I keep getting goblin invasions and stuff in this area, but I haven't been able to get the blood moon in a while. In this, I get them in my building world all the time, but he sells this cursed popcorn, so we can summon the evil corn boss. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and buy 20 of them, just because waiting on blood moons in this world is kind of a pain. You'll notice I did expand the NPC hotel thing a little bit, so Alright, let's throw all this junk in here for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the slime mount. Just because I feel like the slime mount's pretty solid for bosses. You know, at least the first attempt, something we don't know about. So, I do know that this this evil corn doesn't actually have to be summoned during a blood moon. But we're going to go ahead and summon him during the blood moon. Just because we got 20 summon items, we might as well. It'll be a little bit more interesting, I think, that way. And this is actually one of the last bosses that we're going to have to do. You know, we've still got Skeletron, the Queen Bee, the Wall of Flesh, and then this Evil Corn, and that's pretty much it prior to hard mode. I think there's like one more that we could potentially fight, but I'm not even entirely sure about that. So let's go ahead. Well, I guess he just falls right on top of us. Yeah. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Good God. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, there he is. Okay. I think we'll use our kunai on him, actually. Oh yeah, he's not too hard, it doesn't seem like. It seems like he's regenerating a ton of health. And he's making popcorn. And he's, oh, it's a big version though. So he's not normally this big, apparently. Oh, gosh. Yeah, apparently you don't want to be on him when he goes into like his husk like that, because it does seem to damage the, even like when we're on the slime. And hopefully you guys can see it alright. I know YouTube tends to make things a little bit darker. So that's one reason I kind of want that, that item that makes us glow in the dark. Now, once we get the Goblin Vendor, I know it combines with quite a few other things that make us like more powerful and stuff at night, and you know, different things like that. Gosh, there we go. We killed him. Haha. Now, he wasn't too bad. Of course, I think we're pretty well prepared for pre-hard mode, I'd say, because like I've been grinding up everything that I could possibly figure out to make. To give us an edge, since Skeletron is kind of a pain for us at the moment. So I think we'll fight the Evil Corn again. I'll probably... Actually, I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do. Let me get up here, because I want to see what he'd look like without the big modifier. And let's see, he gave us the Unpleasant Corn Heater. It uses 9 mana. Huh. It's not terrible, I don't think. The Grey Knight Helmet, Vanity, Night Graves, and then we've got some corn. I don't know what the corn is used for, so we'll take a look at that. You can make popcorn, range damage. Okay, don't want that. Yeah. So I think we'll go with that. But we'll go ahead and summon him again. I am going to switch over to the this item, switch out this guide to expert throwing for the... Oh, I'll tell you what, I think I threw it in here. But I figured that way we should be able to glow, and you guys should be able to see it a little bit better, I should think. Bloomstone. Yeah. Okay. And once we get the goblin, I'm gonna make that item, that combination crafted item that it makes. Oh my god. See, these skeleton dogs are just ridiculous. I mean, there's been times I've had like at least 50 of these things on screen at once. And they cause like it to start like lagging and everything. It's crazy. Ah, okay. I did end up filling up the bottom of the hotel just because I was tired of like monsters getting in there and just attacking the NPCs. And, it's not a problem for us to come into the roof really with wings and whatnot. So let's go ahead and summon this boss again. Okay, this is just his standard size, so it's really not that big of a difference as far as size goes. Okay, I tell you what, I'm not even actually using my pet right now. If anything, it'll help clear out some of the all the riffraff that's spawning down here for the blood moon. And then after we kill him this time, I'll probably cut camera and I'll be back because it'll be a while, you know, for night to hit again and stuff so that we can fight Skeletron again, so. But I really like this Caro weapon. Now, I will say, I think the kunai are better single target, like for this guy. But for Skeletron, that Caro is going to be amazing. Like, it was doing good damage had it not been a blood moon combined with him leaving that shitty flame trail everywhere. Now this boss, if you notice when we pick up the popcorn, it actually heals us for 1 damage, or 1 life, you know, each time. That's actually kind of interesting. These kunai do like a massive amount of damage to this guy. And there we go. Okay, I gotta empty out my inventory here. Okay. And we'll see what we got from our treasure bag. I hate these bloody slimes. Alright, so we'll toss out all these stupid suspicious presents. Okay. And go ahead and get our pig out. Pop this. What did we get? Grey Knight breastplate, corn heater, and we got another set of Knight greaves. So I guess that's the full Grey Knight set now. So, I'm going to cut camera here. I'll be back in just a bit, you know, once it hits nighttime, once we can get Skeletron out again. And then we'll come back, and I think we'll beat him this time. Unless, you know, he gets some stupid, ridiculous prefix. So, but, okay. I will see you guys in a minute. I wanted to bring you guys back really quick. I accidentally just awoke the Queen Bee. Not really the most ideal place to be fighting her at. Oh my god. Trying to get her out of here into someplace a little bit more open for us. Okay. Because the spawner must have been under the honey, which is kind of strange, but yeah, I didn't think I'd get her right there. I kept looking around the hive for where the spawner was, and I couldn't find it. So I was thinking, well, maybe this hive for some reason spawned without a spawner, or you know, was generated without a spawner, and a granite elemental came into the room. So I was like shooting the Caro around, you know, just hitting him and everything. and kind of mining my way through the hive, and somewhere in there I popped it, and yeah, you guys know the rest from there on out. So, but I wanted to bring you back real quick because that was our first interaction, I guess you could say, with the queen bee. So, didn't have time to make out a like a little flat area inside the hive to fight her. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing while I'm waiting for Skeletron, is looking for hives and things. So, but anyway, I'll be back in a minute for either queen bee or for Skeletron. So, okay, welcome back. I did make a few changes. I changed out the armor since we're not technically using throwing damage for this battle. So I'm wearing the molten set. And yeah, that's the main thing. And I also got some potions here. Made a couple adjustments to the arena, you'll see in just a second. So let's do this. Oops. There we go, take our initial damage. Yay. Oh, great. We get a miniature version. That's fucking wonderful. Alright. So I went ahead and changed out for the slime mount. I think it'll come in a little bit more in handy for the last phase of the fight. Oh, this miniature is stupid as hell. At least it's less area for him to be able to hit me, but you know, we're kind of on a time limit. And his hands aren't miniature, so I guess there's that. I just wonder if the bullshit he shoots at the like end phase there is going to be miniature. I'm going to try to hold on to our buff potions until you know, he gets to the last phase, like once his arms are both down. Because really this initial phase isn't too hard to dodge, especially on foot. I mean, we're still max life and not using any potions or anything right now, so. I mean, we got 31 defense, and when we pop that iron skin, we're going to be rocking almost 40, so I'll take it. Yeah. At least both of his arms are about to die at the same time. That's kind of ideal, I'd say. God, his defense is just ridiculous, though. Go ahead and pop all those buffs. Okay. I think that maybe being on foot is probably the best bet for him. I don't know. I mean, honestly, we're doing alright on him right now. I was out trying to find the goblin, and I was also trying to find a hive. I know I'm pretty close to another one, because I started finding the honey slimes, which it seems like they tend to only spawn around the, you know, the hives and stuff. But I was trying to find another one so we could maybe fight it this episode. I haven't found one yet. I've also been looking for the goblin, But I haven't had any luck with finding him either, so. Peg him with these. Seems like the kunai are probably better to use when he's rolling. A little bit easier to hit him then. I mean, you know, easier to hit him with the kunai. And then we can catch him on fire and then switch to this when he's flying. Alright. He's actually kind of a pain in the ass to hit, though, because he's so damn little. Alright. That falling star almost got him. That would have been nice. And we haven't used a single potion yet this time. I know the buff potions helped a little bit. Popping them, you know, on his second phase here. Oh, I'm so glad. Pretty sure we're gonna get him. If we die right now, I'd probably just die. Oh, there we go. Haha! Finally, his ass is dead. I hate him. Okay, so we got the tectonic anomaly detector. Pockets of granite marble in this world just got a little more interesting. Huh. We don't equip it or anything. I guess we just hold on to it. Yeah, okay. And we got the skeleton trophy. Let's head on back. I know a lot of vendors get new items and stuff. We'll head on back, pop that. Oh shit, what's this? Am I running a... Oh, I must have accidentally popped a Spelunker potion. Didn't realize it was in my inventory. Okay. Well, we got 49 defense when we're in the druid circle. Okay. So let's head on down here. Go ahead and quick stack all this bullshit. Alright. So we got the Skeletron hand, and the Bone Glove. Which is throwing damage, throws empowered bones. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and switch our original grappling hook for the Skeletron hand. Just because it allows us to do, you know, two at once, which is kind of nice. Okay, so let's see who's got better inventories. So he doesn't sell anything different. The dye vendor, eh. Yeah. You know, I might check, though, and get... Let's see, we got red acid dye. Because I've got some strange plants on me. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay. That's the only one I had on me. Got a bunch more at the base. So this doesn't... Okay, this doesn't actually... We're going to have to check those out next episode. I know this episode's running probably pretty close to wrapping up point. Especially after we check the inventories, but... The snowball? Okay, nothing I really want. What about you? You got anything? Shovel? Or is it supposed to be Shovel Knight? Necromancer Claymore. Okay. I really wish I could find the goblin. But at least after this episode, or like next episode, we can get the mechanic. Because I figure I'll wait till next episode to go into the, what is this? Magic seeds. Different magic seeds. Huh. I'm gonna have to check those out as well. Okay, his stuff's all pretty well the same junk. What about you? Unholy arrows. Okay, just a bunch of junk. Huh. Okay, that right there will be able to summon Skeletron without having to kill anybody, which is kind of nice. Which means we'll be able to just like jump into a new world, pop it, and get Skeletron killed that way as well. Which will be kind of nice. Now she does not sell the Taylor doll, I guess. But that's okay. We got, of course we got 2 vendors that sell the summon items, so that's kind of nice. And we got all the same junk. All the same junk. I know some of the vendors update. Little torpedo. Oh, the marine launcher. Eel rod. Whirlpool saber. Hamburger. I think we already had that. I think we've got all that stuff. Oops. Poison vial. Huh. Okay, I might... Maybe it's after we enter the dungeon? So we'll run in there, we'll run back over there and just kind of jump down in the dungeon just a little bit. And see, maybe that has to do with it. Since we didn't actually like enter the dungeon after killing him. And I'm going to try to, just a heads up, I'm going to try to, for next episode I figure we'll go to the dungeon. And I'm going to try to find the Goblin Merchant maybe. Because I'd really like one of those Goblin tables. So that we could really optimize our gear. And I'll try to find a Queen Bee, which now the Queen Bee is the only thing we have left to kill prior to Wall of Flesh. So, you know, I want to find a hive and not, you know, accidentally pop the queen out of there. Okay. So let's head on in a little ways. Alright. Oh shit. Well, we got an alchemy table and a bewitching table. Huh. That was kinda lucky. I've never seen them right there at the entrance, like side by side like that. Oh. And we got a golden key. I see you. You shits. Okay. Now I think that's good. I am gonna run up here and pop that one gold chest that we found. And then we'll actually check the we will check the dungeon out next episode, I think. Oh, we got the shadow key. We'll go ahead and loot all of that. Alright, and we'll head on back. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to end the episode out there. At least we got 2 more bosses down, so all we got really left before... What the hell? Okay. All we got left really before hard mode is... you know, the Queen Bee, and then we'll jump on over to hard mode, so... But yeah, I don't see really anything new on the vendors in particular. Maybe it takes them a little bit to update, so I'll keep an eye on it and I'll let you guys know, you know, next episode. So, but anyway, I'm gonna end the episode out there. Like I said, next episode we'll do Queen Bee in the dungeon. Kind of excited to get on that part of it. So, as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, like, subscribe. Very, very much appreciated. And until next episode, do take care, and I hope to see you guys then.